Alrighty, you ready, son?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What are you ready for?
I'm ready.
To make a video?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alrighty. Alright, y'all. So I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I've been talking about doing the videos for the past, I don't know how long, but I said once we start to, get situated, because we're out here in the country now, so I said once we start to get situated, I start making a whole bunch of videos. Hopefully, man, it would be nice if I can get out about 300 to 500 to 700 videos this year. I don't know. Maybe I might do once a week, one a day, two a day, one a month. I don't know. But the goal is just to, get out there and get some videos out for y'all. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do. So I guess today's kind of the video. I guess we'll do a video based on, I don't know. Let's just throw out a topic. How I got to where I'm at now and what led me to these areas and things of that nature. Come here, boy. Have a seat. You said you want to come out here and sit with me, right? We're making a video? Or you want to go play?
I play.
You want to go play?
Yeah.
Okay, go over there and play. You want to go down there and play?
Yeah.
You want to go down there and play?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, so that's kind of what we're going to be doing. So let's just say we'll take it back to the year 2006. I would say that's kind of where everything pretty much started from, when I was playing, still in the military, I still remember it was around September the 5th, 6th, 7th, the 8th. It was on a Monday. Hold on. I had to let him in. Yeah, so like I was saying, it was somewhere around that time in 2006 playing flag football. I never forget, the season had just started, I went out there, I had never really in my life stretched. I said, I'm going to stretch for once. I said about 30 minutes. I gave everybody a big halftime lead, I said when I come back in, I'm going to do this because it was my arrogancy back in the days, which I still kind of have, but not as bad as I did when I was in my mid-20s. That's when the testosterone was high and everything like that. So, you know how that go. But, so, I never forget, I went out there, I was playing great. Then, last half of the game, I went out there and I snapped, blew my ACL, MCL, and meniscus out. And that was the most humbling experience of my life because I felt helpless. But, little I know it was the greatest thing that, ever happened to me, because of the injury. I actually had to learn how to utilize the body again. So, I'm grateful and thankful that happened, because it was just something really good, So I'm excited about that. So I had that was around 2006. I had surgery in 2007 when I got the military, So around that time, 2007, I never forget when I had surgery. Right after surgery, I was pretty much by myself. I had nobody to take care of me, So and I noticed after about like 7 to 8 days, I was like, why can't I take a dump? I'm thinking like that's not natural. So they had me on the pain pills, and I didn't know at the time, I didn't know, but I did know after like 7 to 12 days, after like 7 to 8 days, I got off the pain medicine because I'm going to sit with this pain because these pills I'm taking, I couldn't go to the bathroom. So I was like, man, forget the pain, and I was like, forget that, I was going to go through the pain, which after, luckily, I didn't go through the pain. So anyway, I couldn't go to the bathroom, so I went and got the what's it called? The milk of Malaysia. So I said, Doc, I can't go to the bathroom. What I'm supposed to do? It's the military, So I had to go back and see them. They prescribed me the milk of Malaysia. So I didn't know, you was only supposed to take a little bit of time. I just wanted to go to the bathroom, and I was like, oh, I need to go. I couldn't go, so I drunk. Okay, I'm not going. I drunk. I'm not going. So I'm just drinking. I was just drinking. So this was 2006. I don't know if this was a time when the Saints played the Colts or the Colts won the Super Bowl. Or it was something. I don't remember. It was something. But anyway, so I remember it was around the time one of those teams was playing. And I had to go to the bathroom. And yeah, let's just say I didn't make it. I was already in my the cast and the brace, so I was struggling, I was really struggling. So I ended up going to the bathroom. I didn't make it. Anyway, so that right there, I knew something had to change. So I got the military. And around that time, that was like the worst shape of my life because I wasn't doing nothing. After I got out, those 6 months, I had, I was lost a six-pack, and I've always had a six-pack my whole entire life. So, yeah, I mean, it was just crazy, man. So back then, my main goal was when I first came back to Waco, Texas, was I wanted to figure out how I can have one bowel movement a day. That was my goal. This was 2007. One bowel movement a day, you know, and that's kind of pretty much how I started. I wanted one bowel movement a day, and I wanted to get my six-pack back, and I wanted to actually get back out there and still be athletic and competitive in playing sports. I don't want to be like, you know, when they say you have, you know, because the guys say, okay, when you have surgery, you're not going to be able to do everything that you once did in the past. And my mind was, well, I got a brain, you got a brain. You telling me I can't do something, but I'm like, well, it has to be a way. And that's always been my way of thinking. It has to be a way to get this done, you know. So we'll say around, you know, that's kind of when, you know, I went and bought books, you know, because I didn't do the physical therapy. I went and bought books and learned how to rehab my own knee, you know. I rehabbed my own knee, you know, that's what I did, you know. So I bought books, learned the exercises, which I wish I knew about medical massage. It's kind of how I practice it right now, you know, the segment reflexology, how the trigger point work, a lot of the, we got trigger point, we got stretch, we got muscle energy techniques. We have a lot of connective tissue work. We have a lot of it's a different whole bunch of methodologies put together. You know what I practice more the medical massage. Now I wish I knew about that, because if I knew about that, I probably been back within 2 or 3 months. You know, but I didn't know about that information. All I knew was I bought the books and did the exercises and things of that nature. And you know, I pretty much rehabbed myself back. You know, and you know, I'm playing sports and I can do everything again. You know, it's been 13 years and haven't had no issues. You know, so I'm thankful for that too. So. It's been a pretty good long trail, you know, but also around that time, I say around the summer of 2007. 2007, I said, you know what, I want to learn how to eat healthy. So I'd never forget my first healthy meal. Y'all don't laugh at me because you know how I eat now. You know, at least some of y'all know how I eat now. We'll get to that later throughout the videos and videos that we prepared to make for y'all. But this is probably going to be a part 1, maybe like a 2 to 3 to 4 part series of the video. I don't know. I'm just kind of going with the flow. I don't rehearse anything. I don't chop anything. I just talk. I use my brain, right side of my brain. I just be creative and I just flow, you know. So that's kind of what I do. So my first healthy meal was 4 eggs with cheese, some salt, some pepper, some iodine salt at that. And no, it had to, you know, because, you know, we love the what they call the lemon pepper and lemon pepper. Because I had that with 2 pieces of, I think it was wheat bread. 2 pieces of wheat bread. No, I think it was white bread. It was white bread. No veggies, no vegetation at all. And some instant oatmeal with the cinnamon off in it. You know, the cinnamon and sugar they put off in it. And I think it was some store-bought pasteurized orange juice. And that's pretty much what I was eating, like almost, you know, every day, you know, for a while, you know, for the first few months. And I continued to get better, you know. And for dinner, I was always eating my baked chicken and my white rice, and I had some type of vegetable. I think it was broccoli. I was always consuming broccoli, and that's kind of what I did. That was in 2007, but that didn't last. But I don't know. That went out the window quick, you know. That went out really quick. I stopped eating the cheese, and I started going to the sea salt, and instead of using like regular oil, I was cooking in coconut oil. When I started using coconut oil, man, it was back in 2007. My mom put me on the game of coconut oil. Anyway, I was dropping like a half a pound a week using the coconut oil. It was just that was the difference that made from using that and vegetable oil. It was that big of a difference, and it was crazy. So, you know, then I started, you know, I stopped eating the white rice. I started going to brown rice, and I started doing nothing but, you know, chicken breasts. And with the chicken breasts I had, but I would always put like a load of onions and a load of peppers and stuff like that on my, you know, while I was eating my chicken breasts and the cornbread. I was always eating the cornbread. So I was doing that, and I was working. I was in the gym. But see, I was in the gym working out like 6-7 days a week. You know, I was there. You know, I was doing that. I was hooping. I was working out. I was doing everything just to stay in, you know, good shape. You know, because I didn't know how to stay in good shape at the time. All I knew was I had to work out, you know, and stay in shape, you know. So that's what I was doing. So I would say by the time the summertime came, my goal was only once a week. But by the time the summertime came, I was going to the bathroom twice a day. That was good. By the end of the summer, I was going about 3 times a day. So Yeah, I was doing pretty good with that, man. I was really happy. And I was really excited because that was my main goal, was to go to the bathroom 2 to 3 times a day. I knew if I got the dumps out, I was going to feel better. And I felt great. So that's kind of what I was doing, you know. So that went pretty good the first year, 2007, you know. And I was, you know, I was going to college, you know. My goal was, I wanted to be a physical therapy assistant. Okay, I did this to my knee, so let's go to college to be a physical therapy assistant. That's what I wanted to do. So I was going, and I was struggling. I mean, like, I was literally struggling to make A's and B's. I had to study. Like, I couldn't pay attention in class, so I had to go home and study to remember the material to make my A's in class. You know, luckily, and actually, I didn't get in physical therapy. I had like a 3.9 GPA, and I didn't get in at physical therapy assistant. I didn't get in because I just had to have a 4.0. But anyway, that's further on down the road, and that was around the time my nutrition started to change, and I didn't have to study in college. You know, I could just pay attention to everything. This was around 2009. I could pay attention to everything. That's when I was eating like black beans 2 to 3 times a day. A lot of people who know me know I was like a black bean kid. I ate black beans 2 to 3 times a day for like 2-3 years, and it was just crazy. I got crazy good results from that. But anyway, so I got my bowel movements up. You know, I was happy. I was, you know, doing specific things. I was doing specific movements. You know, I was focused on my so-called nutrition at the time, which it was great nutrition because it was a step up from when I was stationed in Italy. You know, I was just going out eating all types of garbage. You know, I was eating. Oh, actually, and I would eat Subway every day too. Yes, Jared. Shout out to hey, yeah, I know he's a pedophile and all that. At least I heard. I don't know, you know. But anyway, I was eating my Subway a lot, you know, and I used to get the tuna. I never got the white stuff with the white mayonnaise. I always got the tuna with the mustard and all the. I didn't get the cheese on it, but I would get the tuna. I would load up with vegetables. I would always put on the wheat bread. So, and that to me was, you know, at the time it was great nutrition for me because it was a step up from where I was at. So yes, that was great for me, and it did me good. You know, I was in great shape from it. So I'm really happy. I was really happy and excited about it. So, you know, I continued to eat that daily. I continued to get better and better and better. My angel was steady rising and rising and rising. I mean, I was what, 27, 28. So you're 27, 28. You can eat rocks and Domino's pizza and still have an angel at 27, 28 and still be like in great shape. You know, you can do whatever you want to because you're young. Nothing's gonna bother you around that time, and it didn't me. You know, but my angel was steady rising because I've always continued to get better with my nutrition. You know, so around year 2008, 2009, that's when I did something I've never done before. 2008, I opened up a book. You know, that was what, 2008. So I was 29 years old around 2008. So I opened up a book and I started to read. I just kept reading. And the more I was doing that, I was like, wow, man, I don't know about this college stuff. Because I started opening my mind to all different type of things. That's when I was, you know, especially I got really, back in 2008, that's when I was really into like all that off the wall stuff. And I was like literally still in Malcolm X every day, all day, 24/7. That's all I cared about was Malcolm. My brother thought I was crazy at the time because he was like, man, Malcolm crazy, man. But he didn't understand. That's when he got into his status and he was like, whoa, wait a minute, hold on. He is telling us weird stuff. But anyway, that's a whole other topic, you know, a whole other video for me and my brother do our videos together. We can talk about this anyway. But yeah, so I was 2000. I started reading books and I still remember the very first article. It was on brown adipose tissue. That, you know, the stuff that babies are full with. You know how babies can sit around butt naked and the cold doesn't bother them because they're actually warm because the brown adipose tissue is warm to hold into our body. So I started, you know, reading quite a whole bunch of articles on that. I was like, whoa, this is amazing. Oh my goodness. I gotta figure out how to activate my brown adipose tissue. That's some of the most amount on most adults. But when you had the ability to, you know, reactivate the brown adipose tissue where you could just naturally stay warm the whole time. But that's another topic also, you know. So, but yeah, so I came and I found that and I fell in love with it, man. I like really fell in love with reading, and I kept reading. And this around the time when I was like, oh, so if I eat a whole bunch of, cause I read another article about carbohydrates and just eating carbs. I'm like, oh, so if I eat a whole bunch of carbohydrates, which I thought was carbohydrates, and sugar, gummy bears, I can have a whole bunch of energy at the gym. So I was eating all this sugar in the gym. Oh, I got all this energy. I never forget a guy. He was overweight. He was like, say, man, you eat all, man, you gonna mess around and kill yourself, man. And I was like, I got to thinking like, man, that's not nutrition, man. That's just sugar. Me and my brother, I think he was doing it at 1.2. We was like, we just feeling so good, you know. We was new into the information, 2008, you know. So, you know, I continued to get better with that. I continued to keep reading. I started buying books on fitness. I kept getting into these fitness, and nutrition. Right, and that's when I was just eating like grilled chicken and loaded with vegetables for lunch and dinner. And when I got to the military, I didn't want to get a house. I moved with my grandma. That's the best thing to do because why? I was by myself. I wasn't married with kids, so I'm living with my grandma. That's what I did, you know. So, but my grandma would always make me she would always make me a load of vegetables because she knew I loved my vegetables. If I didn't cook, because I was always cooking my grandma, that was the so-called nutrition meal. And my grandma used to always make the meal with love and good food. She knew I used to love my spaghettis with my cornbread and my vegetables, my meatloaf with my cornbread, my vegetables, my chili with my cornbread. As you know, I was a cornbread lover. I love cornbread. But we would always attempt to make the cornbread a little nutritious. Like, instead of using butter or oil, we used the coconut oil. We would always, you know, do certain things. See, my grandma is almost 80 years old. And she still go out in 100 degree weather and still be picking and moving stuff all day long. That's what my grandma do. That's why can't wait to go back to Waco and spend about a good 2 or 3 days, and each hour and a half they just work on my grandma just to get her back and core and her back strong, because she like to pick up and lift. That's all it takes with my grandma. And once they get all the energy flowing and reduce all the muscular tension and the fast restriction, the blood flow, the venous flow, the lymphatic flows, and she's moving, she's getting stronger, and she's at a place that like, wow, that's really great. So I can't wait to do all that. But yeah, like I said, so my grandma, she was doing all the cooking for me, and I was cooking for her too, and you know, we would continue to get better and better with that. So a lot of that stuff got better with my eating as time went along. And I'm just happy. That was a really good time in my life. Yeah, so now I'm trying to think where I'm at, because I see got a message that kind of took my attention away, you know. I guess the kind of ADD I used to have back in the days, but that's another topic too. I can't wait to do a good video on that too. But so yeah, so like I was saying, I was eating that way, and my you know, my workout, I was steady getting better. I was steady getting stronger, you know. But I also remember 2007, 2008, I popped this chest muscle right here, and it just dawned on me that I blew it out a long time ago, and I'm actually, because I wasn't thinking, I had to, you know, because a lot of times when you get injured, you still had the connective tissue, you know, the fibroblast, the connected, I can't think of the fibroblast, but we'll talk about that another time. But the fibroblast is is something, the fibrocytes, and it creates something else. But I forgot. Collagen. You know, all this stuff gets, the collagen, it gets displaced in different areas, and that's how you get like a lot of trigger points and a lot of tightness. And these type of injuries can have the effect all throughout the body, and we don't even know because we don't feel them no more. But as we start to work it, you start to get those areas activated again, like wow, it started to come back to life, and you know, you have stored memories start to come back to life that you stored there and things of that nature. But that's a whole other topic too. I know I keep saying a lot of topics because I just want to just keep throwing out some type of seeds for, you know, future videos and things like that. But like I was saying, so that was right. So I continued to get better. You know, and I said around 2009, that's when I went to my personal training school and my massage school. Both of those changed my life. Like, it was just crazy, you know. I wanted to be the world's greatest trainer at one point, you know. I wanted to be the world's greatest massage therapist at one point. But now I'm like, yeah, I just want to just have fun and help people, you know. Which massage, I guess I've been in both of the fields for like almost 10 years now. So I learned a lot at massage school, you know. My massage mentor, I never forget, he was the first one who just planted a seed in my mind. We was in class one day, and he was like, we was talking about something, and he was like, yeah, because in Germany, they're curing cancer in 8 days. And that right there is what sparked everything for me. I'm like, wait a minute, curing? I'm like, huh? Although my lifestyle is not based on caring, because I don't want to cure anything. I don't care about the cure. My thing is, I just want to elevate the quality of life. And that's what I'm about. You know, oh, you want to walk better? Okay. You want to have better breath control? You want to breathe better? You want to do this? You want to do that? That's what I'm about, you know. So it's all about to raise the quality of life for me, you know. I can have so-called cancer, but if I'm out doing, you know, and it's not affecting me, oh, well, okay, I'm labeled as cancer, but I'm out here doing it because I raised my quality of living. But anyway, so that's kind of what he told me, and massage, that really has changed my life for the better. So I continue to learn and continue to get better. I never forget, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all something about this story. When I was in massage school, 2009, I told my massage, I said I want to do an experiment because I want to see what happens if I eat McDonald's every single day for a month. And that's what I did. I ate McDonald's like almost every single day for a month. It was the breakfast. I went and got the pancake, the sausage, the eggs, and all that stuff. And I want to see if I'm going to continue to gain weight. Because when most people go to McDonald's, right? Think about this. Most people go to McDonald's and they go for a month, and you see it on the video. You see people doing all these experiments. They gain about 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 pounds within a month. I did it for a month. I continued to work out. I lived my normal life. I didn't gain nothing, not a pound. Listen, I didn't gain nothing. You know, I still weighed the same. It was about 185, 190 pounds at the time. 2009, about 185 pounds. I don't know, it was somewhere around the area. But that's what I was weighing, you know. But and after the month, I didn't gain anything. I didn't lose anything. But one thing I did notice, my abs decreased. So I'm thinking I probably didn't have I don't know what happened, but anyway, I just know my abs decreased, you know. So, but my strength and everything, my energy level was still there. But I was also getting massages every day, and that's what did it. I wasn't getting no type of deep tissue, no lymphatic. This was massage school. So the only thing we was doing was the standard American Swedish style massage, which is just it's a lot of deception going on. But that's another topic also. But I think that helped me because that kept the blood flow going, that kept the lymphatic flow going, that kept my muscles relaxed. But that just shows you the daily effect that what McDonald's could do for you. Because, like, it was crazy. So, you know, so I did that. And that's around the time when I was eating nuts and eating my beans and stuff like that. So I had continued to get better and better and better with that. What else? Yeah, so after massage school, you know, I continued, you know, to train and do all that. And started doing more massage work, and I continued to get deeper and deeper to my books. I was like literally like reading and studying. I was literally reading and studying about between 10 and 16 hours a day. It was just crazy. You know, if I wasn't reading, I was in the gym. Come home, read. You know, coming on Facebook talking trash all day. Like, y'all know I like to have fun and stuff like that. So I did that for a lot. That helped me. Then I continued to get better and better and better at my nutrition. That's around the time when I was eating black beans 2 to 3 times a day, 5 to 6 times a week. And then I was doing my cheat meal on Fridays, and I was eating a large pepperoni pizza. Yeah, matter of fact, I had it down to when I was doing a large pepperoni pizza every Friday, large pepperoni pizza, center sticks, and hot wings. I was losing like a half a pound a day, and my body fat was dropping. Just that. But that's the cheat meal. I was literally utilizing cheat meal to reduce weight. But I was literally destroying my organs because I was speeding up my metabolism so fast and things of that nature. You know, what goes up must come down. So I'm kind of glad that I did that for like about 6 months to a year. But it worked great, and I got great results physically. But I was steady hurting myself. I was looking great physically. You know how, like a lot of the fitness people, they be looking great physically. But then they get all those injuries and things of that nature. It was just crazy. But that was me, you know. So I got out there. I didn't want to be one of those stiff guys. I like to be fluid and things like that. I don't like to, you know, go out there and, you know, be in some type of sporting event and hurt myself. You know you got to take 30 minutes to warm up. I don't have time for all that stuff. I just want to get out there like a 7-year-old. I just want to get out there and go play and have fun. Forget warming up, man. That's not me. But, yeah, so I was eating black beans 2 to 3 times a day. That's around the time I stopped eating. I had already slowed down on the red meat. I was like, I'm done with the red meat. I just couldn't do that. You know, the chicken, I had gas so bad, it was stinking so bad. I was like, what I'm going to do? I was like, I know it's not the black beans. So I never forget. I was like, I took the black beans, and I was eating black beans and eggs and broccoli and Brazil nuts. I was eating stuff like that every day. So I say, okay, this chicken got to go, because I think I was starting to get the acid reflux. Everything was starting to come up. I was like, hold on, something's not right. And I was eating my cornbread too. So I took the chicken. Okay, I guess I was a vegetarian. I didn't even know I was a vegetarian around the time, but that was crazy. So that's what I was doing when I took the chicken away. And you know, that first month, as soon as I did that, threw the chicken away, I dropped 10 pounds. Man, I was so light. I felt so good. And I stopped eating 6 meals a day. I went down to like 3 meals a day, 3 to 4 meals a day, because I had to eat every 2 or 3 hours, or I would get a headache. It was just crazy. But now I understand it's more of a, I don't want to use the word detoxification headache, but I was kind of opened up my elimination so much that I was moving out so much weight so fast, and it was my head was like, oh, just going crazy. So that's kind of what I did. But you know what I noticed after that first month when I dropped those 10 pounds? My energy skyrocketed. But not only that, I was getting stronger, and it was like crazy, and I was recovering so fast. Wait a minute, hold on. But they say the protein and recovering all these type of things. No, I was recovering so fast. So it was just crazy, man. So people in the gym, they was calling me crazy, but I mean, they couldn't deny results. You know, this out in Waco, Texas. You know, I used to, Gold's Gym, and one of my old gyms I used to train at, Underground Performance. That's one of the greatest gyms in Waco. Underground Performance is a great gym. You know, I love that gym. But yeah, a lot of people, they was calling me crazy, man, because of my eating style. You know, it was like, there was no me as the bean guy. And that's around the time when, I don't know, I keep saying Montel Jordan. Anyway, they came out, he had that blender that came out. And I was like, oh, juicing, what's juicing? Man, I was doing all types of stuff. Man, I would throw I would throw all types of greens and different type of fruits in together. I was doing all types of stuff. I would throw an onion off in there. I didn't care. That was nasty. Oh, my goodness. But I was just getting into, although I'm not a fan of juicing or smoothies, if you know me, I like to chew and utilize my teeth, but that's a whole nother topic. We'll talk about that also. So that was pretty good. So I was like I was saying. So I was doing the beans 2 to 3 times a day. I was eating eggs for breakfast, beans, and with my eggs, it was loaded with onion, loaded with bell peppers. I had my broccoli with my spinach on the side too. See, around that time, that's like 2010, 2011. I didn't know about all the natural vegetation. If I knew about that natural vegetation that I know now, I don't even know if I'd be plant-based, to be honest. I don't know if I'd be pretty much what they would call a fruitarian, because they say you eat 75% fruits, you're pretty much fruitarian, which I've been since 2012, by the way. I don't even know if I'd be fasting, but I was eating the vegetables, like the broccoli, which didn't do anything for me. The spinach didn't do anything for me. It wasn't until I found out about like the dandelion, the sea moss, Norfolk cactus, a lot of natural vegetation that man just needs to aid to grow. It just grows. It just grows because it's part of nature, it's part of God. The seed is so fertile. Kind of like me with having kids. As you can see, I be potting my left and right. So I had to kind of gain control of that. But that's another topic also too. And I can't really talk about the pudendal nerve and the femoral nerve and the brachiocephalocystic nerve, brachiocephalocystic nerve. But that's a whole nother topic, and that's gonna be great for y'all. Probably 5 to 6 months down the road, because y'all gonna love that topic too. Everybody, especially people talk about the root chakra and the first 2 letter chakras and the nerve plexus. But that's a whole nother topic. I just wanted to throw that off there too. But yeah, so I was eating that way, and man, I was doing good. And around that time, man, no matter what I did, my focus was like, you could tell me something, and it was there. Remember, I had ADHD. I made all F's going up in grade school. I just really shouldn't even. They just graduated me in high school. I don't even know why. Hey, we're gonna just pass, But my focus was so. If I ate the way I ate around that time period when I was growing up, even if I just ate the black beans daily, or my mom always made me vegetables. But if I was eating the black beans daily and eating some McDonald's stuff like that, I probably would make straight A's and B's. I probably went to college trying to be a doctor or something, because I love the body. I love the physiology of the body. I just love the body, the things that we can do with it, the untapped information, the untapped potential. So yeah, so I was getting pretty much good with that. I continued to get better, get stronger. My knowledge kept increasing in the anatomy department, the physiology department of the body. Understanding how to make the body move as one, get stronger, get faster. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty good at that. That's what I was doing. But then in 2013, 2012, that's when I really tried to get focused on massage, especially when I came across Science Massage. Dr. Ross, he's an orthopedic surgeon, but he's been a medical massage therapist for like 38 years. And Boris Polinsky, those like the two Russians, those two, like, I do a lot of their works. I really like their works and things of that nature. They just took me to a whole new level, and they just blew me out. But 2011, that's when I was doing the beans and all that stuff. And I was like, I know it has to be something better. And my uncle kept saying, hey, black people, he went back on his word, but black people supposed to be eating meat, I'm like, huh? What? Man, I'm eating my meat, man. And then he said, man, you should go check out a guy by the name of Dr. Africa, Dr. CB. Oh my goodness, but I went to go check them out. That blew my mind. But I want to cut this short because I want to talk about that another time. I got to get ready for work. I don't even know what time it is, but I think I'm almost about to be late and I got an hour drive. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know I'm all over the place, but I promise you I'm going to get better at these videos. And any type of video you want me to make, request. I guess write message. I'm not good at sending messages on my phone because I don't know how to do all that stuff. So my wife should tell me if I need to reply to some message. With every type of video or any type of topic, if you know who I am, you know what I'm about, just ask me and I will get my best to make these videos out. And I kind of give y'all a tour around and kind of show you some things about how I want to build on. But that's whole other time. Anyway, I gotta go to work because I got about 3 or 4 massages I gotta do today. And I already told the universe, God, whatever, nature, whoever you want, send me some broke down people because I'm gonna help them.
That's that dopamine, I mean dopamine, I mean dope. That's that dopamine, I mean dope.